I'm hit and miss with that. If it's a story worth telling, but also if that is outside the norm. If, like, it was an event that this alternate thing happened, you know? Or if it was a dream sequence, right? You get the end of a thing and they're like, it was a dream. Like, okay, at least that's a linear narrative. And the person goes, whoa, shit, what a crazy dream, right?
Yeah.
So this isn't just, I went to bed, okay, who cares? Now on to the next story. That didn't matter. It at least had some impact on the person.
So you're saying as long as it had a story relevance to it.
Yes, as long as it had some beginning, middle, and end, and the hero had something happen and paid a price and accomplished something, then it's okay. If it never fucking mattered, that's where I draw the line.
Oh, no, in my example, this is, you know, the universe where Superman was evil, number 582.
Yeah. I can't
also
wait to tell God.
World number who gives a shit.
The whole show was the dream of an angel. Yeah, interesting.
I don't know. That one's kind of that's a weird nitpick for me, as I've grown sick of Superman as evil.
There isn't as much of it as I think people think there is.
Well, like, even so, there's a pretty decent amount that I can think of.
There's like 3 significant ones. Hang on, let me actually back up. Do you mean official Superman as evil stories, or people playing on
No, I'm going like even Silver Age, where it was like, oh, what if the Flash was fat?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of that, but that's just old shitty comic books. Like, you can't take that goofy crap seriously. Like,
no, but it still happened.
You're right. But I don't know the right way to describe it. If you you got off your belt and somebody gave you like a Silver Age, like mid Silver Age, when it's extra silly.
Yeah.
When it's trying to like jackknife between heavy and not heavy, really fumbly.
Are you gonna ask me what kind of story do you really write?
No. I mean, if you were given one of those stories that had been written and you were asked to do a telling of it,
yeah,
it would not be the same.
No,
it would. Not. You could hit those beats, but you could still bring something to it that is significantly different. But if you wrote one and I, having never read it, also wrote one,
yeah,
that would be pointless. Because we both come from kind of the same time frame, zeitgeist, like we have similar feeling, like not just because we are similar, but we come from very much in the same culture and timeline, so our observations would be fairly similar, as opposed to somebody in the 60s who has a very different view of superheroes, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I feel like doing it once in a while is okay, because you can explore different aspects of it. But then there's like fucking like The Boys, which has 0 ideas. It's just, what if it was all gross and rapey? And that's the kind of shit I'm tired of. And I
unnecessarily gritty.
Well, what's the point? Are you just trying to establish that someone powerful can be evil? Superman itself does that with Lex Luthor. That's what his story is about. Like, you're not making a point, you're just drilling home one. You're just miles behind the starting gun, but you just don't think so because you're not reading the thing that you're engaging in, you're missing the point. There's nothing to be gained or lost there. So, like, when we see this, like, dearth of, like, there was, like, a horror movie recently. There was...
like the Winnie the Pooh horror movie?
Well, yeah, that especially. But there was also, like a Superman child horror movie.
Oh, Brightburn.
Brightburn, which... I'm not saying it's good or bad, I'm just saying, like...
No, you're saying it's bad.
Or, like, The Pro, which is another Garth Ennis. He hates Superman. But, like, there's a lot of, like, sort of dumb shit like that that's exploring, like... It's bringing that idea of corrupting power to people who don't want to read something that makes any larger point about it. You know what? So
it's just talking to talk.
Exactly. Think about, like, The Boys next to, like, Black Adam as a concept.
All right.
Like, those are the same, those adventure along the same lines of what is like a corrupt hero look like? What can someone do with unlimited power, and how does that look, and how can they become a tyrant, like things like that. But Black Adam, as we have, maybe not at this moment, but when well developed and well written, asterisk to every comic book story I talk about, when written right, explores those same ideas of, like, yeah, he would be like a tyrant, but he'd be your tyrant. Like, what he does is, in the grand sense, moral, but the way he does it is very sinister, but like the people he cares about are in the fucking his fake ass country he lives in. So people from his own country are like, yeah, we have a superhero. Yeah, maybe we pay a lot in taxes and we live poor, but there's no fucking crime in our streets because Black Adam will rip you in half. So there's a yin-yang to that. That's an interesting take on it, built on many years of comic books. That's not, what if Superman, like, wanted to be the president and he just, like, took shit over? That's how you would write that as a movie, as opposed to writing it as a comic book. You would just make it the dumbest, fastest way to a stupid point. Because we're so past that idea culturally, but people who don't read comic books and shit haven't read that, so you can still go with the most basic version of the idea and get a clap
laughing
out of it.
What if Superman was president? And I like that the idea is that it's like corrupt somehow. Like he uses all of his superpowers
to
rig in elections.
Yeah, but evil Superman, man. Yeah, like
how far away from our own reality?
Yeah, man. How different is that?
Oh, come on!
Exact same thing happened to you.
Bitch!
It's got the old ice knife strategy.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
See, when they find her body at the bottom of that frozen ravine in an alternate dimension, they'll never find the murder weapon. Happenstance.
Meat bullets.
Meat bullets.
Fuck, that was from a TV show. That was actually on a Law and Order where a guy froze hamburger and made meat bullets.
Oh my god. Just, what? Of all the fucking Invader Zim, fucking Chuck Jones insanity. That can't be real. Tell me
that's absolutely real. Are you kidding me? Do you wish you think I wouldn't immediately like Bogart being that funny to come up with meat bullets?
I can't fucking. What do I do? What do you do with meat bullets? It's the perfect crime. Oldest trick in the book.
The old meat bullets.
Grind you up a T-bone, then you can eat the evidence. What? Like, it's so, and it's such a perfect fucking dumb TV show where you're like, as long as you don't think twice about that, you're like, yeah, meat bullet is the same blood type, blah, blah, blah. You can glaze through that quickly. If you didn't say meat bullet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could use other words and sell meat bullet at like a meeting when everybody's writing. But as soon as you say it quickly,
when the assassination company goes to their best agent and goes, "Hey, use the meat bullets."
Wait.
What's up?
What's up with this now? Oh, Cortex. I'm so happy for him.
Look at him. Look at how much fun he's having.
He's not out. He literally just said, "Oh, how I've missed this," very passionately.
I love
and
that means
you guys are just having fun.
Well, also, if you think about that, that means he gets sent back in time as a baby, but also retains all of his memories.
That's interesting.
That's haunting.
That's a concept. That's fascinating. But like,
and then after all that time, to look back on this and go, I miss doing this.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's like at the end of Crash 3 felt so much like Cortex had an abusive boyfriend. And like every time, like literally by the end of it, his dialogue in game is like, where am I? I don't remember what were we fighting about? He's like literally just punch drunk, and Aku's like mind controlling him, and he's all just fucked in the head. I felt really bad for him by the end of that game, and I'm just happy to see him out here shooting trees with his little ray gun
just
and
doing shit he's loving to do.
Yeah, he was like, what do I need? They were like, we don't really need you to do anything, Cortex. He's like, good, I'm gonna go be one of the fun bosses for once. It'll be just like
be neat.
I'm gonna do the jetpack. Maybe they remember it, but it's been 40 years for me.
You have no idea how long I've missed that jetpack.
Do you think Cortex is bummed that he became bald again? That like he grew up again? No, I've never seen it.
Fuck, what? I love
well, was he just like born with that hairdo? Is that the joke?
No, he actually maintains that exact hairdo.
Oh, like he does that on purpose?
He does that on purpose. He uses Rogaine, but only on the sides of his head.
You know, a real scientist shaves the top of his head.
That is canon, but like the devs went out and said that. They're like, he does that. He uses Rogaine, but just on the sides.
Dude, You know that's interesting because that's kind of fucking punk rock.
That's pretty good.
That is like if he's doing that on
the
purpose,
90s?
and he's like, yes, that's what I look. He looks in the mirror and he's like, yeah, fuck him, and he just throws up the devil horns like, all right, Cortex, all right.
I'm ready to go shred some faces.
Who fucking
Bust some guts,
Dude,
bitch.
Do you think he was in N.Gin's band?
Yeah.
Do you think that's how they met? They were in a fucking band together? Oh my god. I hope
that's how all the characters
I hope
meet.
all these fucking scientists except goddamn it can't be N.Tropy because we met him in Crash 3, but
time travel.
I like to think the original.
Why not?
Yeah, I guess you're right. They're all the fucking and Uka Uka was their evil manager.
It's just him in a tie.
Oh. Dude, he's looking healthy.
Yeah, shut
Cortex
up. Looks great.
He does.
Even in the versions like that I hate, the like Mind Over Mutant games.
Straight up,
he still looks good in those too.
Yeah, like in this one they gave him a little bit of the darkened eyes. In Crash 3, he looked beat the fuck up. He had these big puffy, been crying all night, and I'm getting coffee at dawn eyeballs. My second cry all night till dawn joke. He just
cry all night till the break of dawn.
Getting sad, gonna relax by the couch. Crying and crying, gonna reveal some feelings. What's that?
I can't remember if I'm supposed to hit these back.
Oh man, I'm sure you do. Look, it's a Crash game. 10 to 1, you're supposed to hit some shit back. There you go. You solved
Found
it.
him.
Ow! Punchbot Mark 2 is for punching you, not me.
Oh, I goofed.
What'd you do?
Let's try.
I hit him with his own punch bot.
Oh, you were acknowledging his joke.
Yeah. That thing that a professional does.
I just didn't want to give him the time of day. My punch bot is for punching you, not me. Did I get that from a fucking Borderlands script? Come on, Cortex. Come
You're
on.
better than this.
Come on, I hope
it's been a rough week.
I have been lost in time. Fuck you, my
what?
social skills are rusty.
You know what it's like being stuck in time?
It's no, you don't. Yeah, you know what it's like to be stuck in time? And she's like, and he like waits, and it's like awkward, and she goes, "What do you? What you don't?" Like it's just like really
funny that.
Yeah. You think I'm being an asshole right now? Yeah, live your whole life again. Tell me who's the asshole. Did you need to do that? You didn't.
Was that a tough one? No, it wasn't.
You got me stuck in a time machine, you clod. The rest of it was unnecessary.
Do you think I wanted to make this?
Do you think if you didn't get all that shit in Crash 3, that he would have just been forever stuck because you defeat N.Brio? Or I keep saying it because you. They say that N.Tropy fixes the machine, and when you beat him, Cortex comes out and he's like, "Crash, you should not have done that. He's the only one who knows how to fix this thing." And then, if you don't collect all the shit, you don't send them back in time as babies. So there's a version of them just trapped in time hell forever, in just the unending fucking hyperbolic time chamber.
Well, if you don't get all the stuff, they don't go back in time.
Yeah, they're stuck in the time machine. Forever. I didn't save them.
Oh shit! I was too busy thinking about it to think about it.
That's
be
it.
Like, when you should not die.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, cool. You keep the second phase because, like, yeah, like sending them back in time saved them from being stuck in it forever. You kind of did them a solid. I'm sure they don't see it that way.
You goofed.
They're not from the alternate dimension where you just left them in time prison.
Once again, I feel. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I feel like
We gotta go somewhere at some point. It just spiraled. A terrible scientist. I like to think Cortex has like a picture of Dr. Eggman on his wall. You know when he's like going out to play, he opens his locker and there's a picture of Eggman and like that big machine that mixes potions.
And it's just him like twirling his mustache like, hey!
He's got just like his weird Mickey Mouse overalls on a pedestal. Show me the way, grandfather. Just lovingly
Teach me how to fight animals.
Teach me how to fight loud animals. Where's that fucking crossover?
I don't know. We got Sonic and Mega Man for some reason.
Yeah, why not? Give me the fucking team up. Give me the Wily Cortex Eggman team up. Can't be beat.
I'm in it. I'm down.
And then the second, it's a Sonic game, right? So you got to do them in threes. So and then you've got, so of course you've got Crash, I forgot the other two characters.
Spyro.
Did I see Spyro? No, the other scientist.
Oh,
not the other scientist, but I mean like.
Yeah, Spyro the scientist.
Spyro the scientist. No, god damn it, Sonic the Hedgehog, Crash Bandicoot, and but I forgot the last scientist I said.
Wily
and Mega Man. So they're one team, right?
Yeah.
All wearing blue, all repping. So they're one team. The scientists are another team, and then it's like Dr. N.Gin, fucking. Well, God, what does Dr. Wily even have as like a backup? He has like no Gutsman. Gutsman is his second in command, and I don't know, Grounder. I don't know who the fuck.
He's got like weird little sidekicks now. I think.
I don't fucking know. I didn't know he had friends. I literally at this point I think Eggman's only friend is Sonic. He's the only one who laughs at his joke. Look at this sadness. Is this all there is forever? Yes.
Kind of.
Hey, he beat your ass too.
I quit.
Not today, but he did last time.
Yeah. Don't worry, he will get to you. You know he's gonna spank your ass
You put
red,
your big
right?
stupid face out here. Now he's gonna jump on it.
Behind my back.
You know Cortex is like, he got beat, but he's like psyched to know you're gonna beat up fucking this guy too. Like, alright, fine, you beat me. You whoop his ass.
Go do it. Take that foot out of my ass and put it up his.
I'm done.
For fucking once. Dip down.
What are you? It's the same plan as last time.
Yeah.
It is about time.
Spoiler, it's exactly the ending to Mortal Kombat 11. That's why everybody's like, well, what the fuck are you gonna do with the story then?
By that pompous
You do what you do. You reset.
like to see him
You re-rack them.
shove that fucking fork up his
Rack 'em, stack 'em, pick 'em up and smack 'em.
We have a common enemy. Perhaps there's a way out.
You know, like that
of our
one time we did that and we now call it non-canon?
What? Like,
Okay.
okay, alright, okay. Crash 1, Cortex is engineering animals.
Because why not? Well, I thought
That's what he's
I thought
doing.
we decided N.Brio was doing that.
Or, yeah, but the plan is to engineer
yeah.
animals. But N.Brio's doing the work, sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, he's got the his name's on the check.
That's plan 1. Crash 2, at the 11th hour, right before the last boss, they explained that he made a giant mind control machine.
What?
That was his plan in Crash 2. Yeah.
What?
They literally, like, very quickly, they keep saying he's got this thing, that thing, and towards the beginning, Coco's like, he's building a new Cortex Vortex, something that has not been mentioned up till that point, and literally...
Oh, I thought you were just replacing it with, like, the crystals, and that was the power source somehow. Because he falls into the crystal cave.
Well, I mean,
But
yeah.
I know that's not really...
But he also he's like, hey, Crash, do this for me. He's like, yep, you're the last person to talk to me, so I'll do whatever you say. I come from video game land. But that was his plan. His plan in Crash 3 was, I don't know what. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish.
Oh, his plan in Crash 3 is don't die because Uka Uka really wants to kill him now.
What does Uka Uka want?
I don't know, kill everybody.
And then, what was he getting out of this game? Where, he was literally like, fuck this, I'm out of here. Like, he wasn't that committed to killing you. So, like, why did he even show up? Like, when he got to you, he should have been like, hey, Crash, fuck it, man. I'm done with this.
I'm with you, dog.
We know how this ends. I'm out. Just do whatever. I have a mask or something. It's the third thing. Take it.
Who gives half a fuck?
Like, why does he care anymore? Because if his what's the word? If his conviction was so thin that it, literally one of his co-workers chatted him out right there, and he was like, all right, fuck him. Crash, we're friends now. That guy's being a huge dick. That's all it took. So the vendetta wasn't that strong.
No.
Why was he here?
What
was he trying to accomplish on any level?
I don't. As far as I know, maybe kill Crash.
Yeah, I guess
maybe
so.
finally make that happen.
He was like, I'll give it a shot, but yeah, whatever happens.
But I'm not that into it.
Maybe he just tried it because it's low state. Like, he knew Crash wasn't gonna kill him. You know what I mean? Like,
out of all my enemies, you're the one that won't put a gun to my head.
Yes, exactly. I think that might be what happened. Like, he knew the risk was low, so he's like, fuck it, why not take a chance? I wouldn't mind.
Jeez, I'm not going after Sonic.
Hey God, who's got time for that shit? I know, right? He never shuts up. Yeah, you should try my guy for a while. Not a bad word to say about anybody, to be honest. And Wiley's sitting there just like, Mega Man never speaks. He never says a word. He only kills. Like, what do you mean kills? Like he jumps on their head. What? What? Oh, your guy
doesn't. He has a gun.
Your guy doesn't have a gun. Mine has a gun. I don't think you guys are. I don't think this is going to work out.
I don't think you're qualified for this. You're a doctor in what?
A doctor in what now? Are you a doctor? Yeah, they're all doctors.
In some capacity.
And in doctor. What do you think Eggman's doctorate's in?
I assume engineering.
Do you think so?
Yeah, why not? He makes robots.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but like, okay.
I thought you were about to be like, but like, why does he make them? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
No, not that. Not that. He uses some pretty insane science, but that's not my point.
Oh, like the time he cracked an emerald open and got a goo monster out of it?
That's one of them, yeah. Like, he seems to have a lot of local knowledge, but, like, he's clearly a good scientist, but, like, do you think his, like, thesis was, like, about turning birds into robots? Like, what? He had to turn in something sane, right? Or maybe his thesis was turning birds into a robot, and they're like, great, you're going to another planet.
I can't even with you.
It just seems so strange. He has a doctorate. He went to school.
In something.
He sat in a classroom. You know what I mean? He took a humanities class. Dr. Robotnik canonically knows a foreign language. Or he took acting. Actually, that's probably more likely. He kind of seems like a drama student, yeah.
My mother said I was going to be the prince and the pauper. I'm good enough for 2 roles.
Dr. Wily, obviously engineering, robotics, sure. He's of all of them, he's actually a legitimate scientist. He has been hired by a company and paid to engineer actual products. So he's the most legit of the 3.
He's the one that actually has a business license.
Where in this crazy cartoon Australia do you get a fucking doctorate? Who?
At a mall.
Yeah, at Big J's Discount Doctorium. I guarantee his doctorate is either. I saw that, Gem.
Oh yeah.
His doctorate is either fictional or in another language.
You don't think it's like neuroscience?
But like from who? Like what college?
Oh, you mean he just has like the Wilson's degree from Castaway?
Like yeah.
Or like a volleyball gave it to him?
What institution? You know?
Well, who says he's from Wumpa, Australia?
What the fuck else is there? Time and space are madness.
Apparently, like Louisiana exists.
I guess you're right. Like,
you know, Dingadongs down on the bayou.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah.
Hey, who are you? I'm very hungry. Do you know a restaurant? Hey, what's my name? More restaurant. I can go down and buy you. Okay, there's crocodiles in the bayou. I've got. Can I eat them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, good. Where? Oh yeah.
And a bar you can catch them.
Right, I'll take a fan boat. I just like.
Oh,
he's got to go to a lot of places.
Cortex.
Oh,
I'm back. Ah, yes. I'll take a boat.
I'll take my blimp actually.
How the hell am I talking to you?
But like, there's got to be places in this insane. Like we're in a multiverse now. Where he's like Dr. Cortex. What Cortex?
Who knows?
Whatever. When you go to other places, people should just be speaking gobbledygook languages. Like when you got to wherever Tana was, she should have just been like speaking. I don't know, like Swahili, just like an off the wall language.
Oh, I get you.
She's from another fucking dimension.
Woo shit.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Oh, his gun looks like it's covered in fire, but it shoots purple lasers.
Well, it also does. Oops,
Oh, that's cool.
A charge.
Interesting.
Oh, no, it's
No, what's that other thing? Tedious.
No, I just can't do it. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Laughed when I added blockification. Well, who's laughing now?
Not me.
Me.
Shut up, Cortex.
Shut up, Cortex. That's such a weird, like, indie game, like, problem solution.
Oh,
like,
there's a platform now?
Yeah, you have a gun that turns enemies into. Doesn't that just feel like an indie platformer named after the main character. It's like
Yeah,
O'Houlihan, and like it's non-specific, and the gimmick is
O'Houlihan.
yeah, you know what I mean? Kind of like Horus, or like the what's the it's like Celeste, or like just a kind of hipster platformer game.
It strikes. It makes me think of. There's a very specific one. It's god damn it. I'm gonna get the name wrong. It's like J.P. Winterbottom, and the god damn it. It's a game where you
And
like
a Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, the Chamber of Secret shit. It's like a game where you make copies of yourself. It's one of them.
Okay.
That old
Yeah,
chestnut.
but that's what I mean. Like they're all like named after the character.
Yeah.
So that seems like a mechanic from a game that's named after the main character of it.
Guard Snatch Magoo's Magical World of Salt.
That sounds like an Epic Spell Wars spell.
Yeah, I miss that game.
Yeah, me too. I miss board games. Who's got the fucking time?
Me too. I was
Not this channel. That's who.
Well, I was kind of bummed because like Zach invited me to something like that. Friend of the channel, Zach.
Where did the channel, Zach?
An
enemy of my channel.
He was on it.
Yep.
Multiple times.
As an enemy.
Good to know.
Here's an enemy appearance. So if you want to see me exactly super contentious, you know, come check out the Automaton channel.
God damn it! Same thing. I hate these.
He goes wall-eyed when he dies. That's a little grim.
I just wish it didn't take me so long to get there.
A classic problem.
Look at you, you Legend of Zelda.
Slow me down. No wonder every game is about fucking time travel.
We threw this in a fucking year and a half, maybe.
You know.
Can't shoot those!
Can't shoot those. What's the fucking point of giving me a gun?
What's
the point of giving me a gun if I can't shoot nobody?
What?
I don't want no PG-13 gun. Keep it.
I feel like I'm thinking of a game or something that's like, can't shoot that, don't have a gun. Or it's like a point-and-click adventure game.
Oh, you're thinking of Adventure Detective. I woke up in my office, nonplussed. The bells were ringing, my head was pounding like Mambo Time in Slappyland. I tried the door, but it was locked. And there's like a key on the ground, and like clicks on it. I can't pick that up. Can't pick that up. Clicks on the door. Ah, yes, the door. He puts it in his pocket. Click on the open doorway. I can't go through there. It's locked.
It's locked.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. The wall.
I used a usable piece of discard. My old ventriloquist. If you haven't seen Adventure Detective, look that up real quick. You will not regret it. Give us a pause. We'll be here.
Speak for yourself. I'll be gone.
And I'll be gone.
How funny would that be to just be so incensed that you just leave your own channel?
Quit your own fucking channel? Well, then the video wouldn't go up.
No,
if they're hearing us.
No, I saw.
Oh, you record up till that point.
This is the final one.
And you edit it to right when you say that, and then the channel's just done.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I think it'd be a classy way to go out.
I think so too. I think you're some kind of genius. Good old Sopranos ending.
You know, the kind what they like, with the gabools.
With the gabools, yeah. And the Italians, and I've never seen Sopranos. I've never seen a single episode.
It looks okay, but yeah,
it does look okay.
I haven't seen it either.
I've
seen like clips.
It's a long show, and I ain't got the time. It's really that simple. I'm not very trusting of new entertainment because it's a big time investment. I've had my heart broken too many times.
Almost died.
People recommend shit to me, and then I go, yeah, I might give that a chance. And it's not that uncommon for me to watch it and then just say I never got around to watching it because I don't want to be like, when somebody says, oh, you should watch this, it's really good.
Yeah, it's like my
favorite
show.
I watch it and I fucking hate it.
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, I'd rather be like, actually, I didn't get along to watching it. I haven't done that many times, but I have done it with at least a show or two.
You son of a bitch.
Somebody recommended a Banshee to me, and I went through that. I was just like, this is fucking unwatchable. And I saw them again, like, did you see it? And I was like, oh, I'll get around to it. I just haven't had the time to sit down on it yet. And Banshee sucks. So if you've never seen it, don't. It's
What's it about?
That's a good question. It's about a hot young 30-year-old dude who gets out of prison and fucks every chick he sees, and he's a super badass who beats up a room full of bikers, because that's how we establish that a dude's cool in a movie. It's just shitty.
I'm already out of this movie.
It's not a TV show. There's 8 seasons. Oh. I thought we
You
had a
sound so
fucking kill you.
defeated when you said, like, I don't know.
I don't know and I don't care. Unless the second episode is like, that was a vignette, here's a different story, then I don't give a shit.
Oh, we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Just no stakes episode development.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do anything with it. Oh my god. Beef jerky is so good. Very satisfying. I'll make some extra wet chewing noises for the audience. Because I love you guys.
Feel my nostril hairs
It
sizzling.
really adds to the experience, I think.
Just the way those things... Oh my god. You know what those things fucking look like?
Which things? The tentacles or the
The
spitty
boxes.
boys?
They look like they're from fucking Big Block Sing Song.
What?
Yeah, I know. Look, if the audience can Google it, you'll find it very quickly. Big Block Sing Song was this kind of weird but very cool kids show, and it was
name rings a bell.
it's animated very simply. Each episode is about, or each like bit of it is about a different topic, and it'll be just a pure colored screen with a little face in the middle, just slightly messed to look kind of like that. Like this episode's about whatever thing. This episode's about a caveman, so it's a block with just a little like caveman thing across him. So it's got a really simple like posterized animation style, but the eyes in it are very distinct, and that block super reminds me of it.
Oh, the creature block.
Yeah, kind of.
Like the one that I make out of enemies?
Yes, that one. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I thought but yeah, the block you make out of enemies. God damn it! Damn my fat thumbs. I'm so bad at typing. What? I fucking hate so. Which one of these buttons is delete? There's like arrows going five direction. I'm not that as old. I just fucking hate cell phones.
He's old.
It's the oldest thing you could possibly say.
Yeah,
I'm not an old man. I just don't care for that there social media.
I'm just not big on them smarty phones.
I'm smart. More like a dumb phone, if you ask me.
My phone's plenty smart.
Oh my god,
Plugged
dude!
into the wall.
I'll show you a picture. They won't get to see it, but
Oh yeah, it does look like
they
him.
fucking look like. It's crazy.
What? It's funny. It doesn't look anything like it, but it reminds me of Face from Nickelodeon.
I'm not familiar.
The character was a big face.
Oh, okay. Now that adds up. Checks out. I was joking with somebody about this the other day. Just once in a while you run into people who are like, no, I don't do social media. They have like kind of that attitude,
Yeah.
or like, well, this, like, oh, you got one of them phones? Yeah, sure. Yeah, be on the grid. Just wait till they're giving you an ID number. There's one in my fucking pocket, but because like I was
gonna say, you mean like my ID card?
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, people are like, just wait, they're gonna be tracking us. Like, they're always tracking, dude. You know how fucking tracked you are right now? Do you own a cell phone? Like, congratulations, you're on the grid. But anyway, I was joking about that because like those types of people who are like, yeah, I don't need to be on social media. I don't need them to know where they can get me. You know what I mean? That kind of little bit of tinfoil hat shit.
And you're like, really? Did you get that in the mail that was delivered by the postage office?
But like, I think it's funny that like ironically someone like that who is not on social media and doesn't have a smartphone is way easier to murder. You get what I mean? Like if somebody
they're
like,
worried about government conspiracies.
yeah, if there were men in black to come get you, you have made yourself as easy as possible to make just black bag and disappear. Like it just logistically, it's gotta be so much harder to commit a fucking murder these days. Like, you can't fudge the timeline. If you're active on social media all the time and you just disappear, people will fucking notice quickly. And there's a record of all the shit you did until you disappear. Like, you've left your own breadcrumb trail.
Especially when it's like, you know, Sanford Manood was like at the Waffle House.
Checked in at this place, yeah. What that kind of crap? It's like, yeah, or like pictures of yourself in a place, like, yeah, the time of death was an hour after that, so it narrows it down a lot. Like,
you're not unguilty.
Like I imagine in like the fucking 50s, murder was just a way easier proposition than it is now. So if you choose to live like you're in the 50s, you can get black bagged into a van and no one's gonna say shit.